Stats for losers, man. I don't get involved in that stuff, but
Angel Rashad Milligan rolling out.
That's a good question.
Brandon,
We can't ask Rashad questions.
Hey, Rashad.
Yeah, sir. Welcome back to the channel. What's up, everybody? If you are new to the channel, this is the Road to 5K Subs. My name is Rashad Milligan, and today it wasn't the most eventful day. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I had like one thing in mind earlier. I tried to set up an interview to get March Madness legend on stream and stuff like that to talk about things that are relevant to kind of today's March Madness and stuff, especially on the men's side. But that kind of fell through. I hit him up and he was like, yeah, I could do tonight or tomorrow. I said, okay, great. What time tonight? Nothing. So I was like, I wanted to follow up right before I went live. I was like, hey, no, it's late. I typed out the message and I was like, oh, it feels too close to begging for me. So I just let it go. It is what it is. And I usually, when I let things go with interviews or people who are supposed to be on stream and stuff like that, I'm like, okay, I'm doing this on a regular basis now, so I should be able to fill it in with the content and still put out a quality type of show, quality type of day. Today is just like kind of dry. Like the main thing that happened today was basketball in the men's and women's side, and both of the games were just like they were just blowouts today. There was no like intriguing game. I think the closest game that I watched personally was the Norfolk State Maryland game. That was like the closest game that I watched today. And even that got to like a double-digit game with about 2-3 minutes left. And at that point, it's like, oh, okay. And Maryland just started dribbling out the clock at that point. So it was just even the Hawks game. And you're watching the NBA for a little minute before the LSU game tonight. And that was a blowout. Like the Hawks won by 20 because Steph didn't play over the Golden State Warriors, you know. So it's just like weird day on social media. The only thing they're talking about is the morning routine guy. His name is apparently Ashton. He played football with Alcorn State as a running back. And yeah, man, it's not much things of substance from the day to talk about when it comes to current events and things of that sort. But in the event of no news and nothing notable happening, comes reaches of social media, and it's like, oh, you're gonna do a video over there, you're gonna do news on that. That's not newsworthy. Well, on a day like today, it is. So the question of the day is, hold on now, wait for it. Are y'all ready? I can't go to the game with my cousin. That's the question of the night. What's wrong? I can't help my cousin go to the basketball game. It's the NCAA tournament. I can't help my cousin go to the basketball game. So JuJu, after whooping down on who they whooped down, first round, right? Easy work, blowout, won by about 50-60. JuJu gets banged up once, comes back in the game, gets banged up again. Right? They still win the game 50-60 points, just like every other team that was an upper seed did today. It was so annoying. Oh my goodness. My bracket is just a mess. We'll get to that later. My bracket is a mess though. So after every other team, right, they win the 50 games. Since USC is hosting the first couple rounds in their region of the bracket, right? JuJu goes in the stands and she goes to scout the team that she's probably going to face next between Mississippi State and who did Mississippi State play? Cal, right? Mississippi State and Cal. So Mississippi State and Cal come up, right? She's sitting in the crowd watching the game. Then the cameras all of a sudden show Jayden Daniels and JuJu sitting next to Jayden Daniels, and they laughing and cracking. Then I get a text. Man, JuJu smiling awfully a lot around Jayden Daniels. She usually doesn't show that much emotion. And when I'm looking at, I'm like, oh, Jayden's smiling too. I'm like, but however, I have seen Jayden with next to Angel Reese at Angel Reese and stuff like that at the celebrity football game and flag football game. And you know, he had Angel Reese smiling too, and he was smiling alongside Angel Reese. It's in Angel Reese's vlog if you want to go on her channel and watch her celebrity football game vlog and stuff like that. But it was like maybe You know, obviously Jayden Daniels looks like a guy who really respects his mom. His mom's always with him and stuff like that. She's like the leader of his team and things of that sort. Maybe he's just a guy who just is very makes women feel very at ease, very safe, and very comfortable because he's so close to his mom, and his mom, you know, just dealing with her as a woman and stuff like that. He just knows how to make women feel safe and comfortable. That's what I saw it as initially. But a lot of people were like, ooh, eye emojis is a ooh, Juju and Jayden sitting in the tree. SITTING at the game at USC. They watching the NCAA tourney. And they just smiling and they just gassing it up. And then I seen someone say they're cousins. I said, hold on. And it makes sense because they're both from Southern California. They're both from the Cali area, right? So it's like, I was like, okay, that makes sense. I'm like, oh, well, I feel stupid. And then I Googled it. JuJu Watkins, Jayden Daniels' cousins, right? And this is what came up. And I screenshotted it, and I'll explain why I screenshotted it. Let me see. I'm going to have to go here and see if I could do it like this. Hold on. How can you do it if you... Okay, cool. You do it like this. So here's the screenshot. AI overview. Yes, Jayden Daniels and JuJu Watkins are cousins, as evidenced by a post on Instagram where Daniels' brother, God's Messengers, mentions attending Watkins' state playoff basketball game and referring to her as his quote-unquote cousin. So that was out, right? That was what the AI overview was, right? And then my boy was like, yo, I don't trust AI at all. This is an AI overview. Whoop, whoop. I say, I get it. It's robots, machines coming up with random search terms and coming up with the ultimate conclusion and summary based off of search terms that they found on the internet, right? And the thing that you were looking for. So I get it. Anyways, I go back to it maybe like an hour or two later. And let's just do this here, right here, live. We'll do it live. Forget it. All right. Jayden Daniels' cousins. Here we go. All right. We're going to share this screen once again. JuJu Watkins, Jayden Daniels' cousins. It's no longer there, bro. It's no longer there. It's no longer there, bro. And people are talking about their age difference. There is an age difference. Jayden Daniels is 24. Juju's 19. However, Jayden just got out of college, and Juju's not a freshman. She's been in college for a couple of years. Let me see. He looks happy. I'm definitely jealous. Like you, Juju. Those jeans. Y'all be weird about the girl thing. Mama's gonna squash this real quick. Looks like mom, but younger version. They are cousins. Okay. Where did the cousins things go? Are they cousins? No one is saying this. It got scrubbed off the internet that they're cousins. Like it was a thing, literally, a couple hours ago. I just showed you the screenshot. I screenshot it. I sent it to my friends. We had a whole discussion about, well, not a whole discussion, but like one of my friends responded with the message, and that was it. And we kind of moved on to the next thing, started joking about the morning routine guy again. But it got scrubbed off the internet. Thought that was pretty interesting. I don't know if this is much of anything. And to be honest, it goes back to the Travis Hunter situation. When we were speaking about Travis Hunter, I wouldn't say we, but when the internet was largely speaking about Travis Hunter and giving him quote unquote advice on how to deal with his girlfriend, and Travis Hunter's like, what, 20, 21, 22, a college age student kid, and grown adults in their 30s, 40s, 50s, I like, Trav, you need to do this. You need to do this, Trav. It just came across as real corny because it's like, these are college kids. Jayden Daniels was literally just a college kid a few months ago, and Juju's a college kid now. So I say all of that to say it really should not concern a lot of us grown folks about these college students' dating lives. I think that's weird. If it is anything beyond just like Jayden Daniels makes women feel comfortable and yeah, if it is and they're not cousins, if it is anything beyond that, it's weird speaking about a college student's dating life at my big age. Now for y'all, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people like y'all might be young, you know what I'm saying? That makes sense for y'all, you know what I'm saying? That definitely makes sense for y'all. But for me, I'm self-aware to recognize I'm too old to be doing that. Because I feel like at a certain age it starts to look just creepy and corny. But it was funny. People were talking about his mom, and then ESPN posted the one with his mom in the middle, and there was that. So there's that. Maybe that's the end of the saga. Hopefully it is, and we could just because as you guys know, the ball gets more and more serious as we head deeper into the tournament and everything like that. Okay. I'm gonna go with the bracket. Should I go with the bracket? I'll go with the bracket since we're on the topic of basketball.
That's for losers, man. I don't get involved in that stuff, but.
Angel Rashad Milligan rolling out.
That's a good question.
Yeah, we can't ask Rashad questions.
Hey, Rashad.